Lightweight, the quality of the materials in every single one of the styles you're about to see, I think you're going to be impressed. So let's get to it.
Absolutely.
And we're going to start with a shoe. Her name is Almyra. So if you think about the 1930s and this vintage, right?
Absolutely.
Am I getting
You're right
the decade
on there.
right?
Absolutely.
Take a look at this shoe. So it's that style that we would have known back then, but the comfort technology here they couldn't have dreamt about back in the day. This is item number A359848. She is new today, one of 5 styles that's new today on QVC. Priced at $95 on Easy Pay 2 at $23.75, free shipping and handling, and available in medium and wide widths. You're going to hear that a lot here this morning, and in your choice of colors. So let's take you in nice and close. Up first, this is what we call cranberry. Isn't that beautiful? And in all colors, these are available in 6 through 11 medium, and then 6 through 11 wide. So that's cranberry. On down, this is black. Isn't that sharp? Beautiful there. And then one more choice, we call this, and this is what I'm wearing, this is copper. But you know, Tim, I think this is a good example to show that even in the copper, there are several, well, you've got another color and almost the contrast, the way all of that sort of wraps around the toe box, but then some of the other details here, the perforation is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And then some burnishing all over. This is the way this shoe is meant to look.
Exactly. It's that whole retro look that we were going for. You know, you mentioned that retro is very popular. Mary Janes are a very popular silhouette right now. So we wanted to make sure that we did it and had kind of that retro feel, and you're seeing it with a lot of cool interest in the leathers. Whether it's, like you mentioned, the little perf, that's a little stamp that we do, as well as done where you can see the little highs and lows in the leathers. And then I like the piping detail around the toe.
So pretty.
Again, it gives it a nice, so you're not so shallow on the toe line, not seeing your toe line. It gives it a little bit more of a covered up type feel. And the main thing to think about with this shoe, besides the good look, is the pillow top.
Okay.
Think of a memory foam mattress, and that's basically what you're walking on. And what's great about it is the key to memory foam is a lot of times with foam, when you wear a shoe for a while, it'll mat down. Where memory foam is resilient and will bounce back. So the shoe's going to feel brand new.
I'm going to take the lace out and really give you a good look at what he's talking about, because look, I mean, I don't even have to press my fingertips into the footbed of this shoe for you to see all of that comfort. But when you do, when your foot hits that, it does. Look at the impressions there in the footbed of that. How deep that is. Have you ever felt anything like it? I would bet you haven't.
You haven't.
If you haven't tried this one, you've never felt anything like this before.
And you can see as you're holding it right there with it, we also do in the back collar.
Over.
The back collar is padded, because that's the first time when somebody wears a shoe for the first time, a lot of time what will happen is it'll dig into their foot and it'll be uncomfortable.
But I've been wearing this shoe, I haven't felt it rub against my heel at all.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to make sure we did, so it's comfortable. So you've got memory foam not only in the footbed, we put it in the back heel as well.
Gosh, but it goes all the way down.
All the way down.
To the tip of your toes.
Exactly.
You will feel that cushioning, and you do feel it. If you work, and you know, there are so many flat styles that I feel like have, you know, they're designed with comfort in mind.
Sure.
But so many women have to wear dress pants or a skirt, or they have to sort of keep their workplace in mind. Or if you're wearing this to worship, and you feel like you've got to have a slightly elevated style, but you don't want to sacrifice comfort. You don't have to with this shoe.
It's something it's great. It's so comfortable on the foot. And you know what? The heel height is a great height for it. And I love that we did a little bit more almost of a sculptured type feel in the heel.
Nice
giving
and
it a little bit
stable.
more, very stable, very updated. And the other thing, you know, Mary Janes are an important trend for this fall coming up, but also the ghillie tie is something that gives it just a little bit different feel. So, you know, we're hitting 2 major trends right here. And the colors with, you know, what's interesting is black is always a great color, but what has been huge items for us is the cranberry color. And then, you know, we call it copper, but it's really that natural kind of brown. But that has just been a great color. It's a great neutral. And really on the cranberry and the copper, you can actually see the contrast where we do the piping.
And then the black is just all solid.
It's all solid, exactly.
No contrast on it. You mentioned the heel height a second ago, before we get into the perforation, because that's cool. The heel height is about 2 inches in that stacked heel. But as you notice on the bottom of this shoe, there is the strike point there is nice and wide. So if you feel like, you know, you've got to be mindful when you wear heels. You can't do anything that's too narrow in the back or you just feel uneasy. I think in this shoe you will feel like step after step you're in control.
Absolutely. You know, it's got a great little design where it's a little more sculptured. You can see in the back heel where the nice lines. Again, very thing that we do is we actually do leather wraps on the heels too. A lot of people don't do that. And again, it's something that gives it a little bit different look and feel. And the other thing is you're not finding these types of looks in the width structure that we're offering. So this is a great wear to work type shoe. It's going to be very comfortable, and we've got all your sizes covered.
And it's a true wide.
It is a true wide.
So if you've tried wides from other lines before, and then you thought, but wait a minute, it didn't really fit like I expected it to. There's a reason for that and why this is going to be better for you.
That's true. A lot of brands, what they'll do is when they put a last in, they'll do a medium last and a wide last, but they won't do a medium and wide unit. So the outsole is actually just a medium outsole. And here we're taking, and we do too, we'll do a wide outsole so it does fit correctly and will be the perfect size for you.
Yeah, instead of just having extra leather spilling over the sides.
Exactly.
You're going to have the stability underneath that you're going to need for your width. That's one of the reasons why we love this brand on QVC, because we don't have to say to you, well, I'm sorry you love that style, but you have a medium width foot, so either like deal with it or don't order. Like, how much fun is that? We want to bring you these new styles and allow you to get the fit that you need. So available here in sizes medium and wide widths and in your choice of colors, as you see on Kathleen, that's the cranberry, but also available in the black, and then the one that I was wearing, if you noticed, that was the copper, a beautiful natural color, kind of a British tan. I think that's one of the most universal shoe colors.
You can wear with anything.
The handbag that I carry every single day is that color from Dooney & Burke. Yeah, if you know.
And that's what our designers do. They travel the world when they find their leathers, and they know what the trend colors are, and they're making sure they're addressing that.
Yeah, and we have it available for you today on Easy Pay, so just let us know which color you'd like to have and the size that you need to be able to get this home for $23.75 with free shipping and handling, which is the case for every single item in our show here this morning. Hi, Miss Alicia. She's also joining us here and currently wearing my pick of the show. It's coming up in 7 minutes. That is one of our August must-haves, a slip-on shoe. So the ease of just being able to slide in and get out the door as she's wearing it now with a bare leg. But could you imagine that shoe with some opaque tights and a little pencil skirt and a nubby sweater? You can bet that's the sort of style that will help you transition from one season to the next on Easy Pay, so $18 to be able to try Lorraine again in about 7 minutes. I am just going to